Hello, I'm Hilary Ladd. This is George Everest Kolpa. I'm a singer-songwriter, musician, teaching artist, mom, baker, wannabe arts administrator, aspiring homesteader, and overall compulsive creator. So I've got my hands full in obviously all the ways. A couple years ago, a bunch of things happened to make it so that I could quit my day job, and I had so much time and I really enjoyed a life of leisure. I would mostly spend time in the woods writing songs by myself, and I felt like all I needed to be able to be an artist was time. And now that I don't have any time, I'm realizing that that is actually not true, because in the last year I have gotten far more productive and all of my endeavors have been far more successful than when I had all the time in the world. So I'm learning all sorts about what it actually takes to be a successful entrepreneur. In spite of my business management history, I never was able to transfer that over to myself as an artist. So I've been really grateful for the opportunity to take part in Catapult, because I developed so many tools. Time management in particular is super helpful for everyone, right? Yes. I guess I'm not even talking about these, but that's all right. These are just little clips. I received an Arts NB grant to write the album that my band just released, and that was 3 years ago. So it took more time than I imagined, but I was so grateful to receive that funding. And then we received more funding from the provincial government to actually record our album. So I feel like a little bit a testament to the funds that are available if you go seeking for it. And so I'm also really, really grateful for that. I work at the Interaction School of Performing Arts, and it is awesome. I've been there since 2011. 3 years ago, I was able to start there full time, and it's not just a day job to me. It's the source of a lot of my creativity. I write a lot of songs with children, and it makes me a better songwriter when it's just me, because I have learned to be less inhibited. Right, George? Yeah. Lad and Lasses, that's my band. We are just approaching our anniversary. We debuted at the ECMAs last year, and performed our debut album release March 16th, and within the month of our release we were number 19 across the country on the folk charts. So that's really exciting. Thank you. Being part of a group has taught me a lot about being accountable and having more of a professional attitude towards my artistry, because when it's just me, I am really happy to play for a beer. But when there's other people, and especially George, it's really important that I value my craft and value the time that it takes to produce it and the time that it takes to perform it. Because there are many, 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 many hours that go into a 45-minute set. One of the things that I've realized is that so many musicians in my position don't know how to move forward, and they don't have the administrative skills or desire to be able to get to the point where they merit management. So my friend Chuck Teed and I have put together a consulting business to provide those kind of administrative services to artists who would like to move forward. And I'm hoping that in the midst of that, I will learn how to do all of those things for myself as well, because it's so much easier to do them for others. So I've had a little bit of an identity crisis in this last year, and as such, I'm realizing that I've wanted to do everything forever, and I can't do everything anymore, but I make time for the things that are really important. And Catapult has taught me how to plan and do that. So I'm currently booking projects for the year 2028 because I have too many to fit into the next year. The great thing about it is that it's not scary anymore to think about all of the dauntingness of business management. I also make bread because I didn't have enough things to do. So I have a subscription-based sourdough business called Creature Comforts, and I make artisanal sourdough bread every week, and it's available at Rogue Coffee, but you have to subscribe because it takes 4 days to prepare it, so I need to know how many people are going to get it. That is probably something that maternity leave brought on, but that's fine because people really like bread, and so do I. Ultimately, I am growing so much as a human being, and that is making it so that I can grow as an artist as well, and to take the time to know what's important and not dilly-dally and write things like this, which is very important to do because I have many thoughts going in many directions all the time now. There we go. Yes, perspective is everything. Time management. I'm realizing that even though I may not feel very professional most of the time anymore because George threw up on me about 20 minutes ago, it doesn't mean that I can't actually do all of the things that I want to do. So in closing, I would like to invite you to Lad and Lasses. We're playing next Saturday night, the Quality Block Party at the Five and Dime, and it also happens to be my birthday. So I would like to invite you to celebrate my birthday and Lad and Lasses. If you'd like to follow us on Facebook or Instagram, you can also follow George Everest on Instagram. That would be super great. And now we're gonna go have some milk. Thank you so much.